Once again, Merry Christmas and welcome back to Joyful Noise. I'm your host, Chris Reddick, and having a great time here on the show. Like I said, a lot of special treats, and we got one great treat with us right now on the line. We got one of the thriving entrepreneurs. We got Mr. Kelly Cole of Primetime Marketing, and also Kelly happens to be the father of a great rising Christian hip hop and gospel star, Mr. Aaron Cole. You've probably been hearing a lot about him here lately, but anyway, we're going to find out a little bit about what's going on in Aaron's life because, Kelly, I got you on the line, and how's it going, man?
Everything is going great, man. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, man, thank you for taking a little time. I know it's a busy time of year for you and the family, so thank you for being on the show.
You're welcome, man. Thanks for having me.
Great, great. Well, let's get right into it. Your son has been in the news a lot. There's a lot going on. I see his name flashing everywhere. Let's start with what just happened last month in November. He's got a new EP out. He's seems like he's growing up on this album. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, definitely. His new EP is called If I Can Be Honest. It came out last November, and like you said, it's been a blessing, man. It hit top 30 on iTunes in the regular hip hop chart.
Oh, wow.
We didn't even put it in the Christian charts. It broke top 30. And what's the blessing in that was we actually gave it away free too. So it was a blessing that people actually sowed seed into the project, and we have gotten nothing but excellent reviews from it. But it's a 6-song EP, man. It's basically, like he said, if he can be honest, man, he pours his heart and soul into it. One of the biggest tracks is called Shouldn't Be Here.
Oh,
and that's where the title came from, if I can be honest. It talks about how me and his mom had him when we were teenagers, and actually we had planned to abort him. And I want to put this disclaimer out there. This is all before Christ, so we didn't know Christ. We were just, teenagers just, making mistakes, and the plan was to abort him, but thank God that she was too far along in the pregnancy to get an abortion. So he talks about that, man. He talks about, on the song Disappointed, he talks about a former relationship and being disappointed in, a girl that broke his heart. And, so the whole project, man, is truly a blessing, man. And we're getting great reviews, like I said, about it, man.
Awesome, awesome. And now let's move into the month of December. Like I said, it's just amazing watching this kid grow up. Back in the days, just a few years ago, we did the actual video that we had here on Joyful Noise, and now he went from music videos to big-time music videos to now big-time movies. Talk about the movie that he's now featured in.
Yeah, man, movie right now is still in theaters. Actually, it's called Believe. All right. And the blessing of this movie, it was shot in... part of it was shot in Grundy, Virginia, and then another part was shot in Bristol, Virginia. And, of course, we heard about the movie being shot. Like, man, it'd be cool if, we got a chance to be a part of the movie. And just one Sunday night, I got a call from a friend of mine who was sitting with the executive producer of the movie. And the executive producer said that he kept hearing about Aaron Cole and wanted to meet him and invited us to dinner the next day. Next thing we know, we had dinner, and he offers Aaron a small role in the film. He has a few lines, and then tells him he wants him to sing, and then also he wants him to write a song that's going to end the movie. So he ends up, having his lines, singing, and writing an actual song that's a part of the movie, featuring the Christian hip-hop legend John Rubin.
Wow. Well, that's amazing. Like I said, a lot of amazing things. And Kelly, I know we could go on and on about what he's got going on now. But real quick, is the movie out right now, and can they catch it, or how can they catch it?
Yes, it's still out in theaters right now. To see what theaters it's still in, just go to Believe.film. And real quick, too, if you go to Believe.film, you can also download the song that Aaron wrote for the end of the movie, and you can also get information about the iPhone game. Okay. They actually created an app for the game featuring the song that Aaron wrote, too. So it's available on iTunes and all of that. But you can get all that information at Believe.film.
Well, it's been great talking to you, man, and I want to wish you and your whole family a Merry Christmas.
Awesome, man. You too. Merry Christmas to all of you guys.
All right. Thank you. We'll be right back with more Joyful Noise right after this.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Aaron Cole. You're rocking with